Yo, what's going on guys, it's Jake here and I'm back with another video today, bringing you guys a class setup video to hopefully improve your guys' ability to play the game in a smart way, in a versatile way, and bring you guys just some good class setups that you can use to help you hopefully get your first nuclears or get some more nuclears or even just improve your general gameplay. Sorry if you guys can hear a little bit of background noise, that's just my Xbox just going because it's just broken ever since I got it. It's been like that because I got it secondhand. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So first one that I'll be showing you guys is the Weevil. What I personally do run is the long barrel and the extended mags. You can obviously hear me clicking because I'm doing this live, by the way. That's what I personally run. I don't think you need a grip on it, but you can definitely switch out to a grip if you think that's more suited to you, or you can switch this to fast mags, or you can switch it to quick draw grip, which is decent as well. Look at this. Stockpile, and then you can just do whatever you want really just with the attachments. I'd only recommend putting 2 attachments on this gun. You don't really need anything else. That's literally it. Perks, you'll pretty much see basically on every single one of my setups. I'll be having flak jacket, scavenger, and tactical mask. In my opinion, that's what you should be running. Scavenger obviously to go for better streaks, and tac mask because you don't want to get stunned. Flak jacket, you don't want to get naded. If you're finding you're not dying to these things very often, then definitely by all means just switch them out to whatever you think's more important to you. I don't recommend using Ghost. I don't think it's really necessary in any situation, to be honest. You can use whatever you want, but you'll see a staple of my classes are these 3. You don't want to be dying for as many ways as possible. So when I'm going to doing a class setup video, I want you guys to think about the what, the how, and the why. So what is obviously the perks and the attachments, what you're actually going to be running. The why is why you're going to be running these perks, and then how is how you're going to use these perks to your advantage. And if you're going to try to use things such as Ghost, then go right ahead, but I think it's better off that you use perks such as Flak Jacket and Tac Mask. You can use Awareness or Dead Silence if you want to Sound Whore. Personally, I do not think that's necessary in this game whatsoever. I'm able to play without Sound Whoring perfectly fine. I don't even play with a headset most of the time, so you really don't need it. You can if you want to, but it isn't necessary. Sixth Sense is a very good perk. I definitely recommend Fast Hands on a submachine gun, and some other guns I will also recommend Fast Hands as like a secondary perk, just because you can swap weapons faster if you need to pick them up, and just the main perk here obviously being aim faster after sprinting. And if you're going to be pushing into the spawns, which you should be doing, and rushing at the opposition with a submachine gun, you're going to be wanting to pull up your gun quickly. Sixth Sense obviously helps you at close range, being able to find enemies if your awareness isn't that good. You don't need it, but for the less experienced players, that is definitely very good. I'm going to try and keep everything brief because I've got 10 whole classes for you guys. So next up is the Dingo. This gun's really good, and personally I also don't think you need a grip on it. A quick draw on a stock's pretty much almost a staple on every LMG, just because they're kind of just really slow. And fast mags just because we want to increase the reload, even though this LMG actually already has a really fast reload. Once again, Flak Jacket, Scavenger, Tac Mask. You don't want to be dying because you get stunned on a 28 or 29. You don't want to be random naded, don't want to get killed by a C4, anything like that. A random HCXD car. You want to stay alive. So that's why, if you can increase the ways that you are able to survive, then definitely do it. Fast Hands just allows this gun to be more versatile, I guess, and help you win more gunfights, and just basically jump shot and outplay your enemy. Next class setup's the Argus. This gun is really good. I don't really recommend you use it because it's kind of not really a very fair gun in my opinion, if your shot's really good. But if you are going to run it, I'd recommend running it with a rapid fire and a long barrel, and taking off the stun and the pistol. They're not really necessary, or you could take off Sixth Sense if you really feel that way. Personally, I don't think you really need anything else on that. Or you could just run any other shotgun. I really do like the Brecci. That's a great shotty. I'd also put on a long barrel and rapid fire on that, and fast mags. And also the KRM's pretty good as well. With this gun, if you're going to run this, you want long barrel and rapid fire. And next class, the HVK. This gun's not great, but it also is a melt machine. So obviously you want to be, because it's pretty much like a submachine gun AR in my opinion. So you're going to be running Fast Hands. Because you'll be pretty aggressive, because it's not really a long range AR. You want to be closer to your enemies. You're going to want grip because it's got a fair bit of recoil, stock because you want to be more versatile, and extended mag because you need more bullets because this thing is just a bullet hose. Flak Jacket, Scav, Attack Mask, like I said, and then obviously Fast Hands. Just copy my wild cards, you can see them down the bottom. Just copy that exactly pretty much as you see. BRM, a really strong LMG. You want Grip, Quick Draw, and Stock. Pretty much the most normal attachments you can run. Pair with Flak Jacket, Scavenger, Attack Mask, and Fast Hands. Because Fast Hands just helps. I used to really just be like a religious tracker user. You don't really need it. You can switch out if you're finding that Fast Hands isn't necessary for you. By all means, run tracker. I definitely use that over all three of these perks. Like they're all decent perks in perk 2. But honestly, these two are probably the best secondary perks that I'd pick personally. Next one's the VMP. So VMP's got a fair bit of recoil. It's got a kind of upwards to the right diagonal kick. So you're going to want to try and counter that with a grip. Just a little bit. It's kind of hard to control. You're going to be, when you're aiming at someone with this gun, you've got to try and aim a bit to the left and down to try and manage the recoil. You want a long barrel basically just because you can kill enemies at slightly more range. And an extended mag because you want more ammo, obviously, because this thing, although it has 40 bullets, it does the extra 16 shots that it has definitely makes a big difference, in my opinion. Fast Hands because it's a subby, the same 3 core perks, of course. Kuda, this gun is really strong now, really strong. You'll see a nuclear with it very soon. I've had like 4 or 5 with this gun, but most of them have been on Nuketown, so I'm just uploading like a really clutch one on Combine that I get like last second before the game ends, in a couple days or so. Personally, I think extended mag and fast mags are your best bet on this gun. You really do not need grip whatsoever. If you're finding that you're not really needing the extra bullets, or a fast reload, you're playing a bit more passive, then you can by all means running a grip and a long barrel I'd recommend, or just a quick draw and a long barrel I would say are probably the best perks. You can run a stock, you can run a sight on anything you want. Elo or a red dot I'd recommend on most guns, and or you could run a rapid fire if you want, but it does give the gun some extra kick. If you do have enough points and you don't use a wild card on primary gunfighter on pretty much any gun, you're running 2 attachments. And you're going to be wanting to run pretty much Fast Hands and 6th Sense. If you're going to be running 6th Sense, I mean you're not running 6th Sense, see how like this? A good substitute for not running 6th Sense is Tracker. They're pretty much, in my opinion, like the same perk. Like they do the same thing, basically tell you where the other team is and where they have been. So you'll find obviously Tracker, see digital imprint of enemy footsteps. It's a really useful perk, but 6th Sense is pretty much the same thing in my opinion. They both help finding enemies. Next one's the Vespa. This thing's a melt machine. It does have a fair bit of kick. You pretty much need a grip, and it runs out of ammo really quickly. I wouldn't use anything other than a extended mag, a grip, and a fast mag. You're gonna need fast hands because it's just pull up this gun, melt the opposition. That's pretty much what you do. The same 3 perks as well. You can probably switch out to a long barrel if you find that you need that. You don't need anything else, in my opinion. Definitely not rapid fire. I would not recommend that. The XR2, you're going to be wanting a long barrel on pretty much every AR in this game because it just makes it a beast. You can run a long barrel on the HVK if you want. I don't have it unlocked at this stage. I'd definitely be taking off probably extended mag for a long barrel, or you can take off fast hands and add on a second primary gunfighter like so, like this. Don't even have it unlocked, but you could activate that and then put on long barrel as well. But what I'd recommend for the XR2, you pretty much want a long barrel on it. Rapid fire, you don't actually need anymore. This is an old class setup. I'd recommend an Elo or a red dot. You pretty much want a sight on it because it's a precision weapon. You want to be killing the other team as fast as possible. And you need to be accurate with it to do so. The XR2 is actually really strong, but you can pretty much switch this out for any AR really. The Man of War is also another really good one. Don't have it unlocked. Shiva is also a really good one. Pretty much every AR in this game is very usable. So you could switch out rapid fire for a grip if you're finding you need extra support, or an extended mag if you need more ammo. Fast mags you want a faster reload, or quick draw, or even high caliber if you want. But definitely long barrel and stocks are a must-have. Same 3 perks. You have an extra point. And you can put that wherever you want. You can have a secondary, like an LCAR or an RK5. You can have a Semtex, whatever you want. Whatever you feel is most necessary. I'd just prefer a stun, resupply it with scavenger. That's how it works. And then the KN44, long barrel, stock, and grip I'd recommend. You can take off tracker and put on the second primary gunfighter, which I don't have unlocked, and put on an extended mag. or a quick draw, or high caliber, or fast mag. Just whatever is really your personal preference. You can pause the video or stop at any point and copy it exactly. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but it's still taking a long time. So anyway, that's about it for the video. You guys can just pause it like I said and just copy the class, see how it works for you. If it's not working for you, change it up. It suits how I play, change it up. You don't have to use what I use exactly. If you don't think you need tac mask, go hard, put on dead silence. Or put on blast suppressor, put on engineer, put on gunko. Or even better, you can take off the third perk and you can run something like this. Like 2 setups, like so. And if you don't have 3 attachments. And use whatever you want really. It's totally up to you on what you run on this game. So that's about it. If you're not thinking you need flak jacket or not thinking you need tac masks, put on 6 stands, put on overclock, don't put on ghost. I don't recommend it. It's more beneficial for you to learn how to play without having to play scared and hiding. You'll get better at the game. Trust me. And yeah, grip is recommended. You can switch this stuff for rapid fire as well. One of the attachments, it's really good on the KM. But totally up to you. Play around with your setups. If something's not working, switch it up. That's about it. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Please drop a like if you did enjoy. And tell me what you thought of the classes. If there's anything you'd recommend that I change, let me know. And I'll have a look at it. Thanks for watching guys. Have a great day. Peace.